The next step is to complete each resident's functional assessment, which will create their initial plan of care schedule. Select the resident you wish to evaluate from the list. Residents who have yet to have an assessment will appear in red. Next, review each functional assessment category and check the appropriate condition for that resident. When you are finished, click the Continue button. You will now be prompted to a memory questionnaire for the resident. Enter each answer the resident gives and check if the answer is right or wrong. A summary box is provided to add any notes of the conditions or functional status of the resident. The assessment score is displayed on the right. At the bottom of the screen, you may select the appropriate box based on the assessment to determine whether or not the resident is capable of living in your facility. When you are finished, click the Submit button. If you have determined that the resident is capable of living in your facility, you will now be taken to their initial plan of care schedule. Enter all of the required information to set up each plan of care service, including the time to perform, as well as the qualified job position to perform the service. When you are finished scheduling services, click the Submit button. You will now be taken to view that resident's plan of care schedule report, which will list the entire schedule that you have just entered. When you are finished viewing the schedule, click the Click Here button to return to the resident list. Once you have finished assessing your residents, click the Click Here button to return to the Setup page with the next step highlighted.